Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak part 129. In the previous video we arrived at Racion, aka the bigot capital of the world, and now we're going to kick off our battle royale, the first stage of that. Actually, we should heal. We should take a nappy wappy. You guys don't have baths here, right? That's you wouldn't want to potentially mix with the commoners. This doesn't give a CP, right? They nerf my ends. Calvardian beds just aren't as good as Erebonian or Liberlian beds or Crossbellian beds. It's literally canon. Their bed technology is way behind the times. And we did set up everyone a little bit. I kind of couldn't decide how I wanted to set up the party orbit-wise, because I think realistically the best thing we should have done is, if we're going to use these four characters, is just make Catcher into a support. But I was like, I wanted Catcher to be kind of a casty boy. So I kind of just decided to make Judith a worse Anya's, because I wasn't really too impressed with her, like, one way or the other. Like, I think she's probably fine, but I kind of feel like we needed somebody who could, you know, cast heals and be more of a support. And it's definitely not going to be Van, and it's definitely not going to be this guy, so... Realistically, I probably should have set the three of them up as just physical attackers and had Catcher be our support, but instead we're not going to do that because reasons. Our key cards are waiting for us just on the other side of the door. Wow, this place is like right next to where we're staying. Convenient. You receive instructions on how to open the door, yes? Yeah, you push. Or is it a pull? Fuck. Yeah, it came with the message we got. So let her open these kind of doors back in Edith. I take it this is the Mafia's work too then? Probably. Either way, we don't know what we're gonna run into here, so be careful, you guys. Devil May Cry seal, man. It's one very large door. I'm guessing this is our way in? Yeah, we're doing a lot of fighting on the other side of it. This device must be our keycard scanner. Yeah, we gotta get our locator card so the Battle City tournament art can really get popping. We got a couple of side paths too, and I sense monsters on both of them. This place is big. Actually, judging by the sound is reverberating in here, I believe this area in particular is quite small. Okay, just contradicts me. Actually, according to the sound waves, I would say that the square footage of this area is rather tiny, Aaron. Have you thought about going back to school? You probably didn't even graduate, you dumb idiot. It won't take long to explore every nook and cranny. Let's hop to it. It'll be a cinch with Master Soap. Couldn't ask for a better ally than the head of the Kunlun School. Looking forward to seeing you in action again. I'm looking forward to seeing how much my pupil has grown. Can we get our hands on that key card? What if we could just enter? What if it was like a joke, like a test? Alright.
I've got this!
Let's go,
Looks like a chest.
And action!
I guess we'll do one fight with you.
We can win. Let's go our side.
So what all do you do again? You bash people? You bash people? Oh, this is damage as well.
Going all in.
Oh yeah, I guess that does say it impedes. Well, let's do this the one time, because I'll probably... Well,
Make it count.
the Vigors may be good.
Master, I need your help.
It being art-based kind of sucks, but...
Hurry, Katra.
Okay, so it does give you, other buffs. I wasn't really sure, because self-buff doesn't really mean anything, but...
Here! Your turn, Judith!
Here's a little more.
Yeah!
Catcher, your turn. I'm not a star for nothing.
All right, that's
Had
the
to be the
last
star of the show,
field
eh,
battle
Judith?
we'll ever do in the entire game.
Looks like a chest.
And that might actually not even be an exaggeration.
Enemy. Holy shit! You don't screw around, do you, Gramps?
That's my master for you. He's always been a beast, but he still keeps one-upping himself.
I could say the same for you. I'm not the only one who has honed its craft.
For the record, Van literally did nothing in that fight. No, he did one auto attack. Never mind, I would want to search.
I detect treasure.
My boy. Sapith? Because we're thirsty
like
for
a
the
chest.
Sapith. We're begging for it. Come on, this is it. Yes, I recognize me a brown chest when I see one. That'll be nice. Well, actually, I guess we could, well...
Time to update this.
Because you're the main, because we did swap out your arch driver. I don't know if you need all of them. Because honestly, I don't even really know what I'd put there. Because what are your... So you have Mirage in that slot, so Mirage would also kind of work. I don't know. We'll put that in just to kind of have a little bit of variety in our damage output, and I guess also throw in one of those in case somebody's weak to fire. Because you already have a Thelos. And you don't really need any support stuff, because in theory you shouldn't be casting that. It's on your speed stat's like not very good. That's partially because we also didn't build you for speed, but
Looks like a stopping point.
oh my. Watch out everyone, that one means business. I believe it's placement here. A dead end is deliberate. I'm inclined to believe we have to defeat it to proceed with the game. That's probably how we get our right to participate. Hope it's not the invincible monster. Speak of the devil, I talk shit about Catcher being slow. First move, because fuck you.
Pressure him and move in.
Rude.
You'll be sorry. Zygot activate.
Okay, honestly, a little disappointing Catcher. Not gonna be completely honest.
I shall handle this. How's this? Please.
I mean, that is kind of crazy good. It's only a +1 in your strength, but still, for doing a small amount of damage
Going all in.
and it being 3 buffs, definitely not half bad out of 10.
Go, Catra!
Initializing drive.
Judith! Stop right there!
Catcher, it was your turn?
Catcher, your turn.
Yeah, that's a
Here
bit
goes.
better.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Your turn, Fang.
It's over!
Why can't you ult?
Master, I need your help!
Aren't you buffed? I guess not.
You got this!
King of the Beast! Please, Judith!
Hit him with the damn fist of the Beast King, man.
Zygot activate!
Thanks. That's far enough! Initializing drive.
Catcher, your turn!
Here goes. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. You're crushed! Bring it on!
Brace yourself!
Oh my god, he barely lived.
Now or never!
So does this also buff your strength when you do it? Because it says plus strength, but it doesn't say it in the description.
You'll never get
Just pay attention.
There's nothing I can't
The
swipe.
one time we did it, I didn't really pay attention.
Coming your way! It's go time!
No, it doesn't do anything. It just has the strength icon for some reason.
Judith!
Mwah! You're not getting away! Catcher, your turn!
This'll do the trick.
Your move!
Optical cannon!
This should kill, right?
I think I've grown a little.
What'd you expect?
Done and done? Look at what it dropped. That's gotta be our key card. How did they put the key card in the monster? We can use it to open the door then. It's like a standard issue security card, but it's a fairly modern design. Fascinating. Also, it's got squid goop all over it. The Genesis is reacting to it. Genesis could be reacting to anything. It could be reacting to something 1,000 miles away.
You have been
Entirely
registered
different
as Team
plot line.
Arkwright Solutions.
Wait, what? How'd they know we were the ones who picked it up? They have the magic plot device that can see everything at all times, Fairy. The hell? I don't see any cameras around here. Are they hidden or something? Brother! Remember the whole concept of the game is that the freaking computer knows everything you're doing? I don't think so. I'm thinking this is just part of the Genesis surveillance system. I'm of the same mind. In this case, I believe it's confirming that we obtained our key card. It's not a hypothesis, it's what they straight up told us, gang. Well, I didn't know the system is designed to be keeper of the rules, but I didn't realize it could monitor us so closely. That thing following every move, the bomb could go off a second rule is broken. Well, good thing there's only like 100 people participating who could potentially break the rule. Don't get all doom and gloom on me, guys. As long as you pay by the book, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure they'll respect the rules. Though I can bet we can find a few loopholes here and there. Don't forget, our boss man's a loophole finding master. Good point. What type of loopholes have we found, man? That feels like more like a diss than a compliment. Still, you're not wrong, and I'm idea generating as we speak. Can't wrap my brain over it too much, though. If we sit on our asses, we'll be having a date with the goddess tonight. I'll come up with something, though. We'll find a way to outwit him. I'm sure we will. You think if you die, you actually get a date with the goddess? Oh man, people would be killing themselves en masse. Either way, we got the card now. We can't use it just yet. Unless that's a no-no rule in Samaria. You kind of have to... Not being able to kill yourself kind of has to be like a no-no rule for any religion with like an afterlife. Because otherwise then... If you truly believe, then the logical thing to do is to just off yourself so you get to leave the cruel mortal world.
We would do well to rest here.
We would. Look,
Minutes.
still got these
Keep
things.
your wits about you.
I do like that the robots and the bats, they live in harmony. I think that's something we could learn from. We should take all the damn turbo bigots and put them down here and see, hey, if the ancient autonomous robots and the bats can get along and live together in their desire to destroy Van, I think you can deal with someone who has the slightest shade of color difference. I guess it doesn't really matter how much of a difference it is, but it is a little funny to me, the whole, like, every time they bring up, like, a character supposed to be Eastern, I'm like, they look the same as everyone else. It's, like, indistinguishable. What? I would have to... Oh, we still need, like, another key card? Oh, it's not the start time. Okay. Then why are we rushing, man? Why are you taking a cursory look around this district? Wish you could do the same for the others, but I guess since you could, in theory, do that before you went to the Bracer Guild. Indeed, the first round will be starting very soon. At least we're able to exchange info with the guild. We got a key card too. Maybe we can take a quick breather while we wait for... Sorry, we can't. There's something we gotta do before we head into the game. What's that? Based on the size of the arena and the teams are going to be up against, the chances of winning and taking home the gold is slim to none. Yeah, I actually agree with that. Even though I do think most of the characters are way overly glazed, I can buy that they should be able to beat up Van and friends. At least most of them. Well, I mean, I called you a pessimistic wuss for saying that. But you got a point. We're up against Heiyue, top-ranked Jaegers, and even our batshit clients. Like, realistically, I think... I mean, they shouldn't be able to be any of the returning characters. Like, the Bracer Guild branch should beat their ass. Risha should beat their ass. I'll let Shizuna beat their ass. Even if I do think she's overrated. Or, like, they've glazed her too hard. I would even acquiesce and let them have Fairy's brother kick their ass. But, like, all the random Jaegers we could take down, we could definitely take out Fairy's dad. Probably. Our group is rather small in comparison to much of our competition. Actually, it's like, kind of, I think we're on the upper end. Though a few groups are lacking in numbers, they make up for it with their tactical support. They just, plus some of them they can just point to the script and it says I'm the strongest in it. Just in parentheses, it's by next to their name, it says stronger than everyone else. That's definitely true of Abi and my brother. Nah, I'm pretty sure we could take her, old man. He's not the strongest person to ever exist or whatever. We can't just throw in the towel. Yeah, and we won't. It's got a hole in the manpower department. There's only one way to fill it. Recruit more people. Are you suggesting you wish to form an alliance with another team, I take it? Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be outside the rules. Exactly, it'll be a completely equal partnership, of course. The other teams have all got their goals and agendas, as well as the resources to see them through. Normally they never form a partnership with anyone. We've got the benefit of not being beholden to anyone. We're flexible like that. But wouldn't doing so break one of the rules? None of the participating players may enter or leave Arasion, nor can they call in reinforcements from the outside. Would joining forces with another team classify as calling on reinforcements? No. It's called teaming. It's not explicitly illegal. And realistically, I mean, they never said, like, only one team can make it to the inner sanctum. At least I'm pretty sure they didn't. Because in theory, the only reason we wouldn't all just join together is... Well, I guess you do have to fight each other. That is part of the rules, but... There's nothing that really, precludes at least temporary alliances. I don't think so. The rule specifically prohibits calling them from the outside. It doesn't say anything about doing so from inside the city. Technicality saves the day. Probably violates the spirit of the rule, but hey, who cares? It's their own damn fault for not being more clear. But who are we going to turn to, and how are we going to find them? The guild is one option. We know where they are located, and they would likely agree to your proposal. True, but there might be other good candidates too, even if they come with more risk. We just gotta make sure it's a team that fits with our way of doing things. As for finding out where the other teams are, there's a friend of ours in the city who might be able to lend a hand there. Oh, Renne. Great idea. If anyone could help us with that, it'd be her. Then let's hurry over to the guild. Oh, is this where the, like, your alignment's supposed to come into play? Like, whoever you ally with is determined by your, like, whatever your alignment's the highest or something? Or your options are limited by if they're at a certain level?
I see.
Hello there, you look like you have something on your mind. Here's something we wanted to discuss with you. That's quite the clever little scheme you've devised. Leave it to Van to find and exploit the smallest of loopholes within the rules. So, think you can help us out? Of course, who do you think? I mean, is it really a loophole? Like, the idea of creating alliances in Battle Royale media is extremely common. You really think old dude didn't think of it? They didn't foresee this as an option? I mean, presumably what's gonna happen eventually is they're just gonna end up in a room and they're gonna be like, you gotta fight each other. If you don't, you fail. I already know the names of all the teams, their bases of operations within the city, and where their respective interests are located. How? You haven't even been here an hour. Phew, sure I'm glad she's on our side. So what would if we think there's like 3 potentially? I mean, the guild would probably be lawful. What are the main parties that we can think of? So there's the guild. There's Ikaruga, there's Heiyue, there's, I mean, there's the church. I feel like the church are kind of off limits. They don't, I feel like they fit the least for potential people. I could see Ikaruga being chaotic, and then maybe either like Marduk or Heiyue being gray. I can't spell all the tea, but I can at least slip the current locations of the teams. If you wish to have a successful alliance, I suggest you ally with a group that aligns with your principles. Do you have a particular team in mind? The only teams that consider allying with us are... Oh. Ooh, Ouroboros. Choose a team to go and meet with once you have chosen a team. I wouldn't really have thought they were an option, because I'm not entirely sure they're participating, but... Okay, so Ikaruga is Chaos and Heiyue's Gray, presumably? Well, you gotta pick the secret option 4. Those 2 society goons from yesterday are here, and so is the Direwolf. Their strength is on another level, and that goes double for the Oathbreaker. Can't believe you even toying with the idea, but maybe we should ask them to join our crew. High risk, high reward. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's definitely the most interesting option, if nothing else. Yeah, we're gonna try our luck with... And then Renne just smacks him upside the fucking head. Hey, if Renne gets to sip tea and have long conversations with Ouroboros, then we get to join them in the Battle Death Royale. It's only fair.
Well, well. Looks like we have company.
Oh my. Our dear little problem solvers have come to say hello, it seems.
The hell are you doing here? This is our turf.
Like a woman said, we're just dropping by to say hi to our clients before the game starts. We asked Renne to give us your location. That little snitch. Our dear Renne used to be such a sweet kitten. But then she ran away from home. Why did my little baby do this to me? Probably because the way I dote on your cats is extreme. That's what drove Kruger away too. You need to learn to give him some space. No one wants to be suffocated by you. Well, I'm sure there's some people who would. Actually, some men might be into that. Yeah. Then I'll need to find the right person. Perhaps one of these fine young men would like to accept my warm, tender embrace. Maybe that cute little kitty would be interested. I would gladly scoop her up and smother her with all of my affection. Passing. You're actually pretty close to my type, but the scale dust is a turn off. I don't want that shit all over me. Plus, you know, the stabbing. That's the part that puts you off? All for forming a pact and collaborating with you kids. But you'll live to regret that decision till the day you die. I mean, yeah. Like, forming a pact's maybe not the best idea. I mean, worst case scenario, we get a boss fight and then he beats us in a cutscene. You can't be serious. That's what you're here for? You don't want to do that. Take it from me. There ain't a bigger monster in all Zemuria than this guy. Every damn game. I'm the biggest monster in Zemuria. No, I'm the biggest monster in Zemuria. Amateurs. I'm the biggest monster in Zemuria. I'm inclined to agree. This man's very existence is pure poison. He's the last person you want to form an alliance with. It's a little harsh, don't you think? Say it again, our contract is just an excuse to come here. I don't believe in working pro bono. Got another client now. We could just easily team up with him. Figured as much. So why are you here then? This piece of shit game changed everything. Don't get me wrong, we don't need your help to win this thing. We got other tools at our disposal. Like, you wouldn't know them, they live in Remiferia. An alliance would just be one of those nice to have. Just one more card in our deck. In a world where you're the wildest of the wild cards. We're up against the most monstrous, insane scum around, so I figure fighting fire with fire ain't a bad play. You really thought this through, huh? I feel like this is one of those times where it would have made sense for everyone to be like, no, Van, you can't do that. It is kind of funny how, like, there's been literally no pushback from our party, really. I feel like we'd get more pushback from, like, attempting to, like, jaywalk across the street than we are from teaming up with, like, the more explicitly evil side of Ouroboros. Like you, kid. Really do. You're up, Retzi.
Sending me again, are you? Why am I not surprised?
What's happening? Gold butterflies? I mean, it's in the name. Come on, man. Why don't you do your own damn dirty work for once in your life? You know as well as I do that life is best enjoyed with a little spice. Yeah. Don't forget you sent the damn worms after us, fucker. Spicing things up, but let one of the society's most vicious vipers sink her fangs into these kids. You don't succumb to the poison and somehow come out on top? We'll join your little crew. Wish I could create a weapon out of airspace. A golden lance? No, it's more like a really long butter knife.
Isn't it lovely?
I don't know if I would call it a butter knife.
It's known as the Dusk Glaive. None other than the Grandmaster gave it to me as a present.
I mean, it's pretty cool looking.
Do make this fun for me, won't you? I would hate for you to die too quickly.
On your guard, everyone. How about you and I go at it? Stigma might be gone. Hey, he's in my party. I just set him up, man. Stigma might be gone, but your martial arts prowess was my old master at his prime. Show him what you can do, old man. If they put fucking Fairy in my party, I'm gonna lose it. You insist. I am only as strong as I am today due to my training with Ryuga. I do not wish to disappoint one of his students. Picard! Master can handle himself. Stay focused on her.
Let the sparks fly!
Kind of bullshit.
Give me your worst.
Aaron, you lost all your I literally just
I don't
unequipped you,
intend to
man.
play nice.
You fuckers. Freaking assholes.
Let's party!
Okay, all cancel, a
Here
little
goes.
annoying.
This'll hurt.
Alright, we're gonna bring back the Flicky Boy since we're doing this like 3D one basically.
Make it count, Aaron.
'Cause I don't really know what I'd do with you. You can still have Forte and Athelis, I guess. And we may swap in Anya's in a little bit. But I think I unequipped like almost all of her stuff.
Take him out.
Okay, you're casting this in time, maybe?
Initializing drive.
You are gonna miss, motherfucker.
It's go time.
I hate the turn order, man.
Going all in. A chance. This'll hurt. Over here. Over you.
Get flicked.
Don't screw with me! Zypha, activate. Initializing drive. Thanks.
It's go time. Zypha, activate.
Actually embarrassing? I
Here goes.
would never show my face in public, Catcher. What the fuck?
Here goes. This'll hurt. Aerial.
Have a peek at my humble little special. Simply beautiful, aren't they?
Here's our chance.
That's annoying.
Initializing drive. Here goes. Stop right there. I'll take that.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
I don't know why I did
Here
that.
goes.
I guess to get the regen back was
This'll
my...
hurt.
Well, I thought they canceled out our temper.
This'll hurt.
And then as soon as I
This'll
clicked it, I noticed that it was still there.
Thanks. I'm going. Stop right there.
May I have this? Enjoy.
Illustrious song.
There.
It's go time. Zypha, activate.
Here goes.
Sir?
Stop right there.
Don't guardian him!
Go time.
Alright, apparently that charms.
The rest is up to you.
Leave this to me. I won't let this chance slip by.
Just gonna be right over here, but can I even heal that?
Pressure him and move in.
Don't mind me.
Target locked.
I just need to get Catcher out of there was the main thing.
My sincere thanks.
Forget it. You'll be sorry. Zypha, activate.
Don't kill Rosette yet.
You'll make it count, Aaron.
Oh my god, and you lost your damn buff!
I'm out. I've got this.
Pull out all the stops.
Stop right there.
Guess I don't really need the double pop
Now or never.
for the casting. 'Cause they're not really gonna ever use your
Zypha, activate. Catcher, your turn. Ha!
'cause I don't think you get extra duration out of double popping.
Stop right there.
May I have this done?
I mean, not being able to get any buffs off definitely sucks.
You'll pay for that.
Oh my
Here's our
god.
chance.
Shit is obnoxious as hell.
Could really use it.
Now or never.
What? How did he die? And you have no CP? Because of course you don't.
Zypha,
Take much
activate.
more.
My sincere thanks.
Bring it on.
Forgive me.
Good then. Here. You'll be sorry.
How are you still fucking butterflied?
Zypha activate.
Like, what am I supposed to do about that?
Stop right there. That's
Like-
far enough.
I don't understand. It's a status that I can't do anything about. You just gotta hope she doesn't do it?
I can't take much more.
There. Judith.
And it's like she can stack it on top of itself. Like it just keeps getting refreshed. Like, what am I supposed to do?
May we proceed with caution.
I owe you one. Here goes.
I mean, at least let me
Brace
do
yourself.
something.
Oh, how mischievous.
Here goes. Great. Here down.
Now or never.
I mean, giving them a special status effect you can't do anything about is beyond silly.
Going all in.
Let's see what you can do.
Your turn.
The star has arrived.
Oh, you don't have any fucking juice.
I suggest we strike now.
Really wish I hadn't done that now.
Zypha activate.
I'm going. Initializing drive.
Goodness, it's over already?
That's
Alright.
how it goes.
Stats upgraded.
I mean, I don't know, it's just annoying that my main damage dealer just was perma fucking stunned the entire fight. We vastly outnumbered her, yet our victory nearly slipped through our grasp. I'm not getting bed with that she-devil. And it also doesn't help that, you know, we were doing it with one less character. So you're no worse for wear, I'm relieved. Not bad. I mean, that's the most interesting fight in the game, I'll give it that. Even if, hey, I have a special status effect that you can't do anything about is very, very annoying. I'd expect you to pull through. But I thought it'd be at the expense of a few limbs. This guy's a real piece of work. It's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. You better not pull a fast one on us.
Worry not. I am many things, but a liar isn't one of them. You'll have yourself a deal.
Honestly, I was already more than happy to lend them a hand, even before the test.
This suits me just fine. I'd rather help you out than that sack of shit anyway. Counting on you, Chief.
Whatever. Remember when Walter's whole thing is that he only lives to murder people? I don't know, if it feels, I mean, I can kind of get down with it a little bit because it has been like, I don't know, 5 or 6 in-game years since Sky 2, maybe? I never remember the timeline. And I wear that as a badge of honor, honestly. So it does kind of make sense for him to have like a different personality. And to mellow it out maybe a little bit, especially after he gets his ass beat multiple times, easily. But it is weird, still. I should be relieved, but somehow I'm even more anxious than before. Feeling is mutual, I assure you. We can't afford to let our guard down with these 3 in our party. It'll still only be these 2 joining you. I'm bailing. Only came here to see them off. What? You're ditching us? Yep, managing the operation from the sidelines. You kids have way more energy than me, so leave it to you. If you need me, I'll be chilling at the bar somewhere. Don't forget our original request. Make sure you give this game a little extra dose of excitement. What an utterly loathsome man. I dread to think what he's really after here. Don't go getting cold feet on us. You're the ones who are so desperate to work with us. I can't speak for that repulsive creature, but you can rest easy knowing we won't cut your throats in your sleep. Kinda wish you just said we won't kill you. Because I feel like, you know, being that specific. Here's a fun idea. You can hire us as temporary employees. Would you like me to call you Chief? I think I'd rather die, actually. Malta and Lucrezia will join you in the Underground Labyrinth expeditions. They will not accompany you around town. Boo! So are they actually playable party members? That's kind of cool. After the alliance was formed, all that was left was to wait for the game to begin. Both groups passed the time by exchanging information until the appointed hour finally arrived. It's almost time.
The upper zone is now accessible to Team Arkwright Solutions.
Looks like the door has been activated. Now we just need to use our key card. Didn't say anything about our alliance. I won't lie, I was a little anxious about that. I thought it'd be okay in the end, but I was nervous too. Looks like it's treating us as one team. You know, it's also extra annoying that it's Van that kept getting fucking butterflied because he's the one that has the Grail Locket. Like, he's the one character that should be prepared for status ailments. But no, I get a fucking special status effect. Oh, fuck you. Looks like we joined your crew for real. Better get used to us because we ain't leaving. Man, the fucking video I spent actually setting up my orbits for once, and they're like, hey, here's 2 new characters, fucker. Eat our ass. This is y'all, let's get moving. Walter, I'm gonna make you into a heel bitch. Say it's a dirty job, somebody's got to do it, Walter. This labyrinth is way bigger than I expected. For real, and this is the upper floor. I surmise this place was once an underground waterway likely constructed during the Dark and Middle Ages. Might have been used as an escape route from the palace back then. Yep, probably.
All of the players have now entered through their designated doors. Very good.
Dante's. He's using a projection. He's mayor posting. Indeed, and a shard-based one by the looks of it.
I just confirmed that all participating parties have completed the game's registration process. I would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every team here. All 19 of you.
That's a higher number than I expected. Could be a little inflated. It's possible the Jaeger Corps split themselves into multiple groups.
You are standing in an underground facility that was constructed by the former royal family and tweaked by us for the purpose of this game. Before the slaughtering can begin, however, there are a few additional rules we must explain. Care to do the honors, Melchior?
Ooh, with pleasure. Finally, my time to shine has arrived.
Welcome to our little game, players. I am positively teeming with anticipation to get this glorious bloodbath underway. But first, there are a few important details you ought to know. Take a gander at the key card in your possession. That very card serves as unequivocal proof of your right to partake in our humble little game. We distributed 1 card to each team. The key to victory is to steal the other team's cards and bring a set number of them to the doors at the end of each zone. After that, you will come face to face with the zone's boss. You must defeat them to advance. So if you honestly believe you can finish this game without spilling a single drop of blood, then I'm happy to disappoint. When a team inevitably loses, they must hand over all their key cards to the winner and take a bow. They cannot advance, nor can they interfere with the remaining players inside the game area. And don't even think about fleeing the city. Heavens no. You will all tremble in fear until the very last day of the game. Also, while I cannot force you to kill each other, I will cry if you don't, so for my sake, don't show any mercy. I mean, you could force them to kill each other. You made up the rules, dummy. I should probably mention the bonus feature we threw in to add a touch of thrill and suspense. We placed nuclear bombs in each of the underground zones. They aren't as potent as our palace bomb, but they're at least as strong as a shot from a railway gun. If you let even one of them go off, a few thousand people will soon be knocking on Adios's door. But like, as soon as you let that one go off, the gig's kind of up, man. Or the jig is up. The bombs are hidden, so you have to defeat the zone's boss to disable their activation switch. This is time limit in play, so no dilly-dallying. If you focus solely on disabling the palace bomb, you may find that Erasion will be short of a few districts at the end of the game. Now, I know that was a lot for your teeny tiny little brains to process, but I do hope you at least got the gist of it. Keeping a watchful eye on you all. We can't have you breaking any rules now, can we?
Alrighty then. Now that the ground rules have been laid bare, we can finally start the murdering. For round 1, you will need 3 key cards to proceed to the next zone. The first bomb will go off in exactly 3 hours. We spared no expense in preparing this carnival of carnage, so put on a good show. I want to see piles of mutilated corpses.
Bastard chose the sound of his own voice. Situation's going from bad to worse to shit. That's putting it mildly. I can't fathom how they acquired so many explosives. If they really are as powerful as a railway gun, then we're in a lot of trouble. Also, what's a railway gun? I imagine Melchior devised that part of the plan. Unfortunately, we would need more than 3 hours to find them on our own. Doubt we can tip the police either. We run the risk of the public finding out about this game. I have it all down to the smallest detail. It makes me sick. Barry, you're on bomb finding duty. Good luck. I don't disagree. We should focus our energy on the task at hand, namely defeating the bosses of each zone. You're right, Master. We shouldn't overthink this. Thanks to that time limit, we gotta move through fights quickly. No time for coordinating. I think it'd be best if Walter and I act on our own and oh, you fuckers. Oh, and we can't promise you won't be caught in the crossfire, so be ever so cautious. That's not ominous at all. No telling what's waiting for us in here, so keep your eyes and ears open, everyone. Depending on the group, different characters become your allies. Certain characters can be controlled, whereas others cannot be controlled on the field and will act on their own in command battle. I don't want you to act on your own. Are you out of your fucking mind? You're getting banned, I'm sorry. I mean, it's kind of lame. I'm gonna be straight up real with you. I don't fucking trust the AI. I mean, them not being playable in the field is fine. I get that. But it does feel kind of like a... Because, I mean, it's like if you're going to have them be semi-playable, why not just go all the way? Which... Like, there's nothing that prevents that, right? That's like its own special status. Alright, so you guys, so you just act as, like, support then, so you can't even, like, put them in? Alright. So you're not replacing anyone. Good. I was gonna be a little annoyed if I had to, like, set up their freaking stupid courts. I mean, I guess you're not that... You just have a bunch of low-level stuff now. No, that's Fairy, not Aaron. I was gonna say, I thought I replaced him with Aaron's stuff. Yeah, okay, Aaron's not... You're only missing a couple quartz. Alright, we will call it here. And next time we'll... I don't know. start exploring the upper level of the underground ruins. The not quite so underground part of the ruins. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.